Assalamu alaikum everyone. Mostly there are certain things that we see it to be normal when we do them or when we commit them, I should say, but in actual fact they are not normal and they are considered as a major thing. One of them surprised me, even though I knew it's not something good to do, but at the same time I was surprised. So maybe you might be too. Let's talk about a couple of them, and then the first one is, in general, like when we hear about a major sin, we think, oh, it's shirk. When someone associates worship or partner with Allah, when someone commits murder, when someone commits adultery, when someone like cursing, all these things we know is not something we should do. It's a major sin, it's haram. But there are some we see it to be like nothing, but in actual fact they are also part of major sins. Like lying. Some people, it's like it's in their DNA, it's in their gene. They can't just live without lying. And sometimes too, people lie in situations to favor themselves. It happens, but we should know that it's one of the major sins that if you can, you should try our best and try to stop it. So, but it's not lying I want to talk about. So all this thing is just examples, but the one I want to talk about is prayer. Prayer, we all know, is part of our life as Muslim. Is one of the pillars of Islam, and mostly we have a lot of people who don't offer their prayers and they see it to be something normal. But what surprised me about prayer is, what we are going to talk about is not just about you not offering the prayer. That's a whole different issue. But the point is delaying the prayer. Yeah, that's the part. Delaying the prayer. Allah said in Surah Maryam verse 59 and 60 that the neglection of prayer, which scholars interpret it as not just abandoning the prayer per se, like, oh, we know some people don't pray and it's normal to them, but not abandoning it per se, but delaying it. The same thing in Surah Al-Ma'un, Allah also said the same thing. Those who neglect their prayers, you delay them. And the same thing in Surah Al-Munafiqun, also verse 9, Allah has warned us those that we shouldn't let our wealth and children stop you from the remembrance of Allah. And here too, scholars say the remembrance of Allah is also about the prayer, the 5 daily prayer. So in all, and there are a whole lot of hadiths talking about the neglecting of prayer per se. And the delayance is not about, oh, maybe I've delayed it 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No, but let's say delaying it until the time prescribed for the prayer has passed. It's a major sin. So even though you pray, so Allah is talking to believers, even though you pray, but you neglecting that prayer, delaying it for the time to pass before you come and do it, is committing sin. So we should try our best. Since we are doing it, we should try and do it on the right time. Allah said that if you repent, then it's forgivable. But if you don't repent, it's a major sin. It's a major sin, sorry to say. And it makes sense because let's say the president of your country has given you an invitation that, oh, come join me and come and lay down your problems to me so that I can see what I can do to help you. And he has given you a time. Definitely you want to dress well, look good, Make sure you are on time. Prepare whatever you are going to tell him, that this is my problem, I want you to solve for me, Mr. President. And this is Allah calling you to come to him for success. You need success. You are delaying the prayer because you are attending to customers. You are going to buy something. Busy with your business. As mothers, busy with my kids. So, oh, let me just finish with them before I attend to the prayer. This is what Allah is warning us. Your wealth and your children, do not let them stray you from the remembrance of Allah. Yes. So that thing you are doing, the work you are busy doing, thinking that is your success, Allah is calling you to come for success. Come and lay down your troubles. Come and lay down your worries in front of him. And you are delaying it to finish whatever you want to finish before you attend to Allah. Come on. Come on. Let's be realistic. If your president gives you an invitation, you will run to him, because you know, since he's the president, he can do to help you with whatever you are going to lay in front of him. Whatever problem you are having, he's going to solve it for you. Allah is calling you to come and lay down your problems to him, and you want to finish something before you do it. It's a major sin, and this makes sense. May Allah guide us all, and may Allah protect us to help us stay on the straight path. Amen.